Well, g'day tubes, how's she going? Pretty good here. We're back from vacation and we're going to gotta sharpen those ones. We are got blades down here. I'm kind of looking at I think I need to sharpen them. I can't. Yeah, they're not super sharp. Anyways, we're gonna get the sawmill going here today, and I guess we'll see what blade we'll use here. This one's getting down a little bit. Like, I mean, width-wise, they are, I think I got a new one here I was using. They are supposed to be, I think that was a new one. I just don't really remember now. Yeah, something like that anyways, we'll try this one. It's sharpened, but I don't know. I'm not sure if I got that sharpener set up perfectly great. And of course, I just start to go here and I'm getting text messages. Anyways, this log I got on here has been on here for about 3 weeks now. I was away for a couple of weeks too, right? So hopefully it's going to be all right, because this one had wind damage done to it. I think I showed you this a wee while ago here. And this thing was blowing, I guess, in the wind real hard, and it blew over enough that it split open. And this one was leaning on a bunch of other trees. It was still alive, but definitely would have been dead. So I'm gonna try to get some lumber out of it. What I'm gonna do though, it's definitely got a taper to it, man. Wow, sure does. What I'm gonna try though is to rotate it and just cut that taper off. Maybe I'll get some 2x6s out of it. We'll see here. I don't know. Let me get this thing all out of here. Like I say, I haven't been using this thing for about 3 weeks, so it might even have some resident bees in here now. I don't know. Hoping not, but stranger things have happened. I like to kind of get under here, right? But just before I left there, I was cutting some stuff, and I'm still not getting a good cut. I don't know what is going on. So I re-leveled it again. I went and got a brand new level. I can't really level it while the log's on there, but I got a brand new level because I'm thinking maybe the level was lying to me. I don't know. It's driving me nuts though. Anyways, while we're here, wow, I need to clean this thing a little bit there, bud. Need to bring my air over. We'll have a look in here. Oh, we got enough for today, I think. Enough juice for today. Thank you, dinosaurs and plants and animals from the prehistoric era, for providing us with the necessary go-go juice. Down here, we'll check this. This has an oil alert on it too, so we'll just make sure a little bit's coming out. Oh yeah. Probably should change that. It's still the same oil I've had in there when we broke it in, so okay. Well, we'll get the new blade on here, and then I'm gonna raise it up above the log, get to the other end, and figure out by rotating where I'm gonna put the log in position to start. Oh man, everybody's dinging me. Why? I just started my video. Really ought to turn my phone off. So what I'm doing here is just cleaning off some residual stuff here. It's gonna get all on there again, but sometimes you can take this belt right off of here too and clean it out. But sawdust isn't gonna really hurt anything. A big buildup will though. Put that back on. This is the follower belt, they call this, and it's supposed to be loose like that, as you can see in the picture. They don't want it tight because they want the stuff not to get trapped under there, right? And of course this belt here, I just recently tightened it too. I had to unloosen in here and crank it on a bit tighter. It was getting a bit loose. So I haven't ran it since then either. So far the clutch is holding up good. A lot of people having problems with their clutches on these. I think because they're not fully engaging when they're running it. They're just kind of, it's just sitting there and it's just burning the shoes off it. Give me a sec here. I got to see what's going on. So my new phone's been good. I like the case I got for it. Didn't get that at the store. And turn that to silent. I like how they changed their silent thing on it. You just push and hold instead of having to dig it open and flicking the little switch. Way better. Okay. The copying over, as you guys saw, was really good. Worked out well. Now, I should have a pair of gloves on doing this. These gloves from my welding gloves are a little bit thick for this operation here, but definitely we're not going to get a cut through these. Now, I did sharpen this blade. And it's got a good point on it there, so hopefully it's alright. I didn't set it, though. I should probably look at the set. Yeah, it's not too bad yet. Set is which way the tooth bends. So you want one to bend down, one straight, one up, one down, one straight, one up. That's what you call blade set. And I gotta say, this isn't super easy getting these lined up and in here, but so far they're on pretty good. I found you got to really loosen this thing off a lot, and it's a lot easier to get on. Tighter. Oh yeah, see, this one's almost to the edge of the wheel, so this one we might just use her this one time and scrap it. You might get one more snug tighten out of her. Sorry, one more cut out of her. What am I thinking about? Okay, let's just run her here for a minute. Just make sure everything's spinning nice there. Spinaging nice. Gotta turn it on. Red chokes top there. Good starter, right? Good engine, this thing. It's been really good so far. I think we'll be all right there. Pretty happy with that. Didn't need these now. Put them over there for now. Get this off of here. That just keeps it from blowing down the track when I'm not using it. The white strip is all they do. Rattles down. Oh, come on. Hear it rattling there? They thought of everything, which is good. But anyways, I did find this funk here was a hair too high. And you could do like dink, 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 dink with that. And then I noticed the wood was doing that too. This should be, ooh, it left her tight. Supposed to put that right down when you're done with it. Maybe I left it up, forgot about it. Alright, so what I want to do here is shake you guys up a bunch, sorry. I want to actually go down to the other end here and go a bit higher. Really got to get the auto push button up and down. That'd be sweet. Apparently it'll work on this model, but you still have to have power, 12-volt battery or something. The bigger units have that already on it. Alright. So I'll go down again. I know this seems like a little crazy, but I want to cut the top of that piece off and try to keep the bottom that's still good here. Alright, oh, that's the end of her bud. No more, no more. Okay, let's get the big cant hook here. And we gotta flip her a little bit, not much though. Stay there, we'll have a look. Yeah. Something kind of like that. We'll go a little more maybe. We'll just shave that whole top off probably. Oh wow. Oh wow. We got a big knot there. I guess I probably should have shaved that off too, but this just might not be a good log for sawing on this type of mill. Oh my goodness. Okay, stay there. Yeah, it's too bad. I thought I could maybe get some out of this guy. I think we can. That'd be good right there. I'm right in line with that split. Okay. We're really high in the air here though, which is really weird. Must be a big knot there or something. Man, that's not going to be any good, is it? It's like really high up. I guess I could shut this off a minute. We don't need to leave it running. Just warming her up. Just warming her up. Of course, where that split is totally not good, but if it was on the other side, it would have worked good because this knobby part would have been up and I would have just cut it right off. Let's just see what our length is here. 10, 11, 12. It's right at 13, but we've got a bit of a weird cut on there, so I'm going to say 12 and a half. You always have to leave a bit extra. You're going to have to square that lumber up too, right? It's really hard to butt two things together when it's not nice and square. Holy smokes, what to do there? Well, I know that goes down pretty far. Wow, that's going to be a weird cut because normally you start at the small end and then you take a big chunk off that end. I don't know what to do with that. Holy. We got a little bit more knob here. I could try to get that pushed down a bit, maybe. Get that knob down into that center more and then it might settle down a little bit. Oh, let's try that. Let's get this back out of the way, put it to the other end. I'm just not sure if I'm going to be able to move it on here now, to be honest. That's just about as high as I want to go with this thing, too. Oh! Poor cant hook's getting really well beat up, isn't it? Oh well. You can always buy another one if you needed it. Oh man, see, we're getting high here again. Holy smokes. I don't think I've had her up that tile for a long time. All right, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to move this or not here, to be honest. I don't really have anything to bite onto, but we'll try it here. Oh. Oh. Just moved her a bit. Oh. Holy smokes. Whew. I don't think that's enough though. Well, darn it. I don't really want to come off the end here too much more. Well, holy, that's even actually right in the middle of that big whatever that is. That's not good at all. That might work though. You know what? We're just going to cut her. See what happens here. Try to get those somewhat tight. I'll chop the top off it here anyway. Oh, I don't have a lot of faith in these types of things here. They don't seem to stay super tight. Some of them will probably fall off here too, and that's not a good thing. We'll see if we can get a flat edge on this side anyways. We do need to take this down a fair chunk here. That's gonna, I don't know. It's good on this end. I should flip the thing around. I guess take it off and flip it, but is that, let me just grab the big level here. I just want to throw it on there to see how level that actually is, so I can get a fairly good level flat cut on that. It might be all right. It's the other side. I'm gonna have to take off a whole pile. Let's get the big level here. I never really encountered, this is the new one, never really encountered such a log with such a problem. And that little knob there is of course right where I want to be. I can't really move it down a whole lot more because it's going to be off the end of the other bunk then. I can though, I could cut more. Let's just get it. This isn't going to be perfect, but I wonder if I do. Yeah, it's not terrible far off there, a little bit. It's a little low on that end, but what to do? Wish it was the other way. I'd rather not take a whole pile off the other side, but well, we'll just cut her and see what we can do with it here. And just fell her down a bit. As long as I can get 6 inches in the middle there and get some boards out of it, will be good. So let's have a look down the line here. I like to, oh yeah, we should be good. I think it's gonna, I almost don't think that's gonna be enough though. We got a little more. Okay. See how sharp this blade is too? I can tell pretty much right away. Fire it up here again. Spider webs even. All right. Door here, I don't really know why. Shouldn't be doing that, but it is for some reason. waves and the cut. Wow, this really isn't going to work out, I don't think. Look how thick it was here, how thin it went down there. Kind of wasting a bunch of wood here, but if the trees grew square, we'd have no problems. Unfortunately, they don't grow square, which really sucks. Can't really do a whole lot with that, but yeah. I like to just run my hand down. And if it was dull, you'd feel the waves in it. I also like to look where I cut, the gap between the wood and the blade, if that changes a bunch. Yeah, it's doing it a little bit there. Hoping that the wood didn't move right. These bandsaws are pretty cool, but I kind of question it sometimes how good they actually are for accuracy. But anywho, guys don't like on it. I wish they'd come up with something a little different for their log plants here. Yeah, I don't know. Not crazy on them. So waves and that will be when it goes over a knot. I can feel like a little bit of a whoop there, a little bit there. Not so bad on that one. There's not a whole lot of knots on this one, thank goodness. I didn't get my split off where I wanted it to. I don't want to take a whole lot more off that end, to be honest. This actually might not be a good candidate here. We'll still try them. Still try them because it's a free tree. Free is good. Just I might not be able to use this end of it too much. Might be only good for something else, I don't know. Basically, if I can get this down to 6 here and cut off the top, which I might not quite make that, might have to put our log stocks down more. Let's save pollution here. Oh wow, I don't know if I like that at all. Something's not right there. It is not sitting right. Kind of a gap here too. What is going on here? See, if you get, when you turn it like that, sometimes you get bark and crap under there. You go ahead and cut that, you're not going to get a square cut. I'm not too happy with that. Let's maybe get under it here and lift it up. Put this over here before I run over it and wreck my new level. Maybe a big circular blade mill would have been better than this. I don't know. Let's see if we can just pick this guy up. I don't know what you guys can see there, but whoa, not that far down, bud. I think my controls are starting to wear out a bit on this thing. Let's just have a look under here. I don't know. might be a crap ton of tension in this thing too. I'm not really sure. Oh yeah, see there's a bit of bark under here. Sitting on that is, you know, especially here, sitting on that'll definitely make her not sit right. Definitely. Now, what do we got under here? Anything now? Feels like just sawdust. The log's good and wet still anyway, so that's good. Wow. Let's set her down again and see if it sits any more level. I don't really need to be fighting with a log all day either, right? Okay, let's see. Is it any better now? Yeah, that's better. We're definitely down now. Okay, that's a heavy freaking log. Oh man, what am I doing this for? Use your legs, use your big muscles. Now, is it sitting better here? Yeah, it's sitting on there now. Well, it's definitely, you should probably have these debarked. You know, it would save a lot of screwing around with stuff like that. But let's see here. Technically, that thing is heavy enough. We really shouldn't need to so we can bring that down a little more. Kind of waste a pile of wood, but how do you think they do it in the normal industry? They're wanting to get you a 2x12. That's a big chunk of wood. And we should be clear there now. Then we can maybe flip it up and cut that knob off too. I think we better put at least one guy on here though. Maybe this one too. You shouldn't really need to. Shouldn't really need to do that when you got. Ooh, that's going to be a big slab we're going to take off the top there. A big slab. But I could maybe get it in, and I have done that before. You get a short piece out of it, but we're definitely going to have to go slow with this, so this is going to be a really, really big cut. I'm just hoping we don't get any waves, so that would really suck. Yeah, I think it's all right, but we'll definitely have to keep an eye on how it's going. Go on the blade right now either because the log's so wet. It is warming up a bit though. Wondering if I should have some water going. With here too is this guy might not clear here. Oh, I'll have to see when we get closer. We might have to get the saw out and just zing, 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 and maybe take that off a little bit. It might not clear here either, actually. Let's go down a little more here. For sure. Alright, we better get the saw. See if I can get this back a little bit too. Sometimes it doesn't like to come backwards. Should have done a first cut there, I guess, and nipped that off. Maybe I still can get it out here. These things just don't like to go backwards, you know, and they'll push the blade off. They get kind of wedged in there with, so maybe it'll come out. Oh, sweet. Okay, there's a bit of tension in that wood though, I can tell you that. You know what? That's gonna really screw up my cut though if I do that. I think I'm just gonna go get the saw. We'll just brrr the top off of that. We'll go grab the sup mix. Sup mix needs some fuel though. We actually had it out the other day using it and it actually worked really good. The old sup mix. Made in China, whatever it is. It's actually a pretty good saw. Oh, I should have cut the top off of that one first, I guess. Oh well. Sup mix. Sup mix. Sup mix. Yeah, I need some gas in it. Yeah, my buddy, I showed him this the other day. He used to work at the steel dealership there, and he couldn't believe how good it was. He's like, why the heck are we paying $500–600 for a saw like this? You can buy this for $179, and it's actually a better saw. He actually said that. He said it's a nicer saw. I don't think he said it was a better saw. It's a pretty nice saw. I'm like, yeah, it's done me pretty good. I think I'm gonna put some earplugs in though, I'll tell you that. This thing is a bit loud. Oh man, I hope I can make the rest of that log. You know what, now that I think of that, I might not make the rest of this log either. Might be just that little hump though. Let me look here. Well, we'll just buzz that off and then see if we can cut some more of this guy. Man, it's wasting a lot off the top the way, but I can get that in there and take another off. submix. It's not bad. Got me covered in sawdust though. All right, don't put the submix too far away. I'll check you guys out. You guys look good. And I'm all covered in sawdust. I don't know if we're going to clear that now, but we'll try it. I think we might be too high here though too, maybe. I don't know, this might not go here. Keep going and try it, I guess. We're going to hit again there. I'm taking too much off, I think, there, but like I say, I can always get some more out of this chunk. It's going to be shorter stuff though, because I'll never get much out of this end, but down there I might get some 8-foot pieces or something. mix. Still not good. Oh man. Wow, I don't think that came out the way I wanted it to. Yeah, we got a lot of unbalanced wood here, we'll say. Hey, you gotta live and learn, right? Like, you gotta learn this stuff. I don't, I'm a long way from a lumberjack, but I'm trying my best. I'm just a jack, maybe with an ass on the end. I don't know. Something like that. But we probably didn't tackle this one right. I'm kind of thinking we didn't, but we can get some out of this top piece as well. Oh, anyways. Yeah, I could definitely get this back in here at some point. I think we'll clear there. And cutting the wood is a lot of fun, but it's definitely a lot more work than I kind of figured it would have been, but now I'm kind of thinking we got some pretty good waves happening in that cut. Nice grain though. Well, it's honestly not terrible bad. It was really bouncing though. Let me see if I can look down at here, see if I can see any waves. I know you guys probably won't be able to, but it's not terrible bad. I'm not thinking anyways. Yeah. Smells nice, that's for sure. Okay, so now we got to get a nice edge on it. And I got to get this pulled back. This is still a fairly hefty slab of wood here. Fairly hefty slab. Now we got to try to get this thing in here and get it, ow. Get it square against these guys. I think I want to put the other side up. How am I going to do that? Because I got this big knob here. I kind of want to stay away from that. Down here. Oh, it's a lot of freaking work. The building I want to build is going to be a lot of work. Oh man, let me just give you guys a cleaning. There you go. Normally I'd flip this the other way. I don't know if I can move it like this or not. Okay. So I want to nip the top of this guy off. This little knob we got going on here. If I can. It's a very big if I can. Ooh. Ooh. It might not want to go up here. I'm gonna have to put like this guy in here too. Oh, there we go. Now that'll stay there for a second. We can get a clamp on it. Oh, hey. Now, something else I'd like to check. Let's go back to the shed for a second here. I think I've got a big framing square. I want to check and make sure that I think that blade might need sharpened. Maybe we'll grab one while we're down here, another one. I think I'm gonna change that one. I'll probably retire that one. Framing square. I might not be here, you know that? Ooh. Let me think. I got this square, that'll work too, I guess. We'll grab another blade here, I think. Another blade. Those are the two new blades. I still have new ones yet. And if I can get one out without dying here, throw a nice new one on maybe here. Can't get much sharper than brand new. Although you can get a blade that's not set right. Put a new blade on for cutting this, I think. I just want to see, this will tell me if my backstops are level and square-ish. It's off of here. I'm liking that too much. It's like it's too far back. Well, I can't really change that now. It's maybe my backstops aren't perfectly square. That's not a good thing, but I can't really do a whole lot with that right now. It's not far off, but even a little bit isn't a good thing. Okay, let's get this back up so we can get the blade over the top here, and we'll take the top of this off. And I could probably get a bunch of 6s just sitting like this. So we're going to be cutting right into that stupid cut, which I think is on this other side. Man, that did not work the way I thought it was gonna. But hey, like I say, you gotta learn. Alright, we're gonna put this blade on, get this one off of here. Takes a moment. Doesn't feel bad, but that doesn't mean it is not bad. Okay, plenty loose. This I found is where you sometimes cut yourself. Yeah, that one's definitely probably done. Yeah, definitely a lot thinner, eh? Well, you seen where that one was sitting. Let's see where this one sits now when we get her on here. If I can get on without dying. I don't like dying. It's too dye-y. On there. What are we missing here, boys? It's all in there fine. It's in that one fine. Oh, come on, really? You don't need to be so sharp and so dangerous. going on here? It's this weird plastic thing here. Sometimes it's more of a nuisance, honestly. There. Okay, we'll give her a snug here. Good attention to her. We'll give her a spin. Well, this one's riding about the same spot. Isn't that interesting? Now, let's give it a good tighten here. We'll give it a spin. I want to check the wheels. It's riding a little bit further out on that wheel. Funny enough, it isn't coming off. Don't have any bad bearings. That's getting kind of warm in there, though. Gotta say, friction, I guess. Yeah, it's just the tooth sticking out there. Not too bad, but then out here, though, you can actually see the gullet, which is the bottom part of the tooth there. Or the bottom part. Well, you can see it here too, I guess. It's not really too bad off when I look at both of them, but okay, well, we'll try her here. I mostly want to see, I should measure it actually. I could measure it maybe now. If we're 6 inches, I think it was a little more than 6 inches down here. And what we are at the other end now. Curious to see where we're at the other end. Okay. And one thing about this too, you get covered in dust. You definitely get covered in dust. Okay, so let's get a rough estimate here. And we're 6 and I want to say an 8. Leave a little bit for some shrinkage, right? Now, can I get a measurement down here with all the splitting? Ooh, maybe not. Now we're bang on 6 and an 8, though. I gotta say, that I'm happy with. Frickin' finally. Now let's rip off some 2x6s here and see how we look. We'll cut the top here first. Now if we cut it there, start looking down the line. Oh, we gotta go way lower than that. It's a weird log, that's for sure. That's still not gonna be enough, but we'll do a cut there and maybe we can flip it over then. I guess we know how to start it up. Fire it up, bud, fire it up. Sure we're gonna clear everything. Should be good. Wasn't so bad, but right about here she starts to twist, and then it actually started twisting off. There's a lot of tension on this end of the wood. Wow, that's not a good thing. That's a really heavy piece there too. I bet you this was on the south side. The rings are probably tighter on this end than the other end. Kind of hard to tell. And they're all pretty tight. Now, definitely got a dip right here though. That's weird. 6 and an 8. On this end, I don't know why. Not much, but a little bit. And that's frustrating. Jeez. I probably could have got some 6s off of that right there, but oh, that ever sink down there too, wow. Okay, well. I was sitting on that guy. Woo! I thought there was something really wrong there. Yeah, I could probably get away with just putting the little guys in here, but this, so see where it really narrows down there? We're going to lose a bunch here. If that was nice all the way through, we would have probably gained like 2 more 2x6s. Well, that sucks. Yeah, we're definitely going to have some wane. That side looks good though. This side not so. Man. Well, check this too and see how far out square we are. I'm not liking that either. Why it's doing that, I don't know. Well, we're pretty good there actually. There's no play, so that's good. I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, let's finally make some 2x6s. It's a lot of work, isn't it? Yeah, that's not so good. Right in that friggin' split too. Look how far down it went. definitely did not do that right. Crap! Oh well. I should have cut away from it, I guess. Well, let's go down a couple inches here. Just do the normal lumber too, but I'm wondering if I just go that 1 3/4 inch. This is going to be much good. Can maybe use it this end for something else, but ooh, I want to measure. Oh man, that split is just going to screw me. I think I'm screwed on this one, to be honest. It's more like just a field trip. Thicker than 2 inch there. About 2 1/8 there. Anyways, I was getting them quite a bit bigger at that end before. Yeah, still 1/8 inch out. What the crap? I don't think those are going to be good for anything, to be honest. That's too bad. I guess I should have just scrapped that tree. I do have the top part of it though, which is still pretty good, but we're not going to get much out of this because I think the whole thing's split like that. I just totally screwed up. Yeah. Well, I don't know what to say, what to do with it. We got a nice beam. 8x6 beam. Totally didn't work. I should have flipped the stupid log around. We could have just cut that off of there. Darn it. Because we're getting out of our wane here now, but now we're getting into where she broke there. Man, I can't do much with that piece either, unfortunately, really. I'm not going to get long stuff out of it. Oh, man. You know what this will be good for, though? Putting logs on top of. Could use it for that. I think that's what we're going to save it for. We're not going to cut any more out of it. Well, crap. Well, crap. Ugh. Well, now I'm a bit discouraged. Bit discouraged. We're still a bit of about 1/8 of an inch at that end. I'm still not really sure why. I mean, 1/8 isn't terrible, but it's not good when you're trying to build walls. That's got to almost go through a big planer. Crap. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Well, I don't know if I really have any more time now to do any more. I only had a little bit of time today because I still got, this is the other piece of that one right here. This guy. And I might get some 6s out of that, only it's not super long. I think this might be only a 10-footer. You might have to go find more trees somewhere. You know, just over 10 feet. Well, that's not gonna work for what I need because the walls I want to build in 12-foot. That's why this one was sort of nice and long, but I'm not happy. We're gonna need some longer stuff, I guess. So that means going and finding more trees somewhere. Because this one was over 12. Which is good. I can't even get any off the other side there because we're going to be right into that stupid split again. Why did you have to split? You were such a nice tree. Well, that was kind of a fail today, I guess, but what the heck, we still had fun, didn't we? Sure. I always have fun. Unless it's raining. That's a nice beam, though. I mean, that'd be good for maybe stacking stuff onto, and maybe this one I can use this one too for now and stack some more onto it. But I think what I want to do is I got these ones here, but this one was dead, and this is like a red pine or something. I don't really know if I want to use it for structural. It's pretty curly. These things usually sometimes grow really weird, so there's probably a lot of tension in them. That one in behind though might be all right. Let's try to do some fishing here. Some fishing. Yeah, I couldn't believe the tension in that one. Oh man, it just started twisting. Like, oof. Oof. Oof, that's not good. Oof. Now this is good. I like the work. I don't mind it. It's a lot of work though, to be honest. It'd be nice just to go to Home Depot and buy just a whole lift of lumber and start building. To be honest. All that work of us shaving that off, and we can't even use it now. Well, that sucks. I'm just gonna plunk this right here for a minute. I mean, worst comes to worst, we could cut some 10s probably out of this. Ugh. If we absolutely needed to. Oh, you guys are down to 3% battery. Hold on a sec. There, freshly juiced. How do you feel? All fresh and refreshed. Stupid thing, eh? Oh well. Ugh. Live and learn. Should have learned before I did that. No, but kind of thought I was hoping I was going to get something out of it, but might have done it wrong. I don't know. eyeball those maybe somewhere. Kind of a weird request on a funeral we had here. The guy used to do topsoil and stuff, and his daughter asked if they could bring some of the topsoil out to fill the grave in with. I'm like, yeah, okay, and they just dumped it here for some reason. I don't know why, but I thought that was kind of weird. Behind this one right now, though, it's not really good. We might just scrap it. This one's probably got a pile of dirt on it now, too. That's not good. And we're not going to get a whole lot of this one either. Cutting longer lumber is a really hard thing because you think a bigger tree would get you more, and it will, but the longer the lumber you cut, the more taper you got in it, and the less stuff you get out of it, and the more waste you get. Unfortunately, you get less out of it. I'd rather cut longer stuff than shorter stuff, because then you don't have to join stuff together, right? Which I guess you can do that too, but oh man, this thing's got a... Holy cow. Well, we're over 12 feet on this one. Dirt and those blades do not mix at all. Really bad for them. Good solid piece though. Oh, this has got a split in it too for corn flakes. This is no good either. Look at the big split all the way down the damn thing. Ah. Is it a split or is it just the bark? I don't know. I think it's maybe just the bark. Yeah, I think we're just the bark split open there. Oh, man. I was thinking, what the crap? Alright, I gotta get something to brush that with. And it's in here. So, better not leave this here. I don't know, that might be a split. I see it kind of going all down through here. Ugh. I don't think I'm going to cut this one today anyways. I think this was a standing sort of, well, not super long dead, but sounds pretty healthy. But this, I think I remember this one now. The other side was dead. That's what it was. That piece was twinned up right beside this one. This one was still alive, but that piece was dead, so we cut the whole thing down. That's right. So somewhere on this piece over here, right here, I think actually, this side here was where this other piece went up. If I remember right, this whole thing is pretty rotten. I'd probably just throw this one out. Yeah, it's pretty punky, not too much good. Oh, you can hear it. That's the top of the rest of that one. And I can't remember where these ones come from. Maybe the same thing. This was a really friggin' tall tree. But, yeah. I was hoping to get something out of it. But I always start the small end of the log down there. I don't know why, maybe that's wrong. Weird, it's got green in it and everything. Weirdy. A couple of things I should probably nib off. Someone was texting me again. I better look at it. Well, we're getting the saw. Okay, it's up mixed. See if you start right back up again. Oh, no way. Want some extra, do you? Is that what you need? That saw's all right, gotta say. Not bad at all. Well, I'm just gonna take the top off of this one on the mill, and I think I'm gonna call it a day. Because I'm a little bit, to be honest, discouraged right now from that frickin' piece screwing me like that. I guess I did it wrong. Wouldn't be the first time I do something wrong. It's usually every time. I kind of think this has a split in it too, but oh man. I don't know. I think that is a split. So look at the end of it, I guess, and see. So I didn't go up high enough. Really? Man, this is like that, what do you call that pastry that's like paper? That yummy stuff, you know. Oh, you turd face. Get up in there, man. One could just lift the tractor hydraulics up as well. Holy jumping. I'm losing my energy, boys. I'm losing my energy. I'm gonna go right off the other friggin' side too, you watch. Holy jumping. Oh, come on. Gotta be kidding me, right? Guess I should have let it roll off. Man, this log is just being a real pain in the butt. Holy crap. I really believe it, because I should have put these up. Something for to push against. I need to retire so I can just do this stuff and have fun. Heck with this working crap, eh? Working takes up too much time. I just want to play. You know, I'm a bit too short on this one. Sometimes that'll screw up your cut too. Okay, let's get this tractor out of the way here. Ah. Oh, to be honest, I think I might just go buy wood. So freaking expensive though. Oh man, wood is so expensive here. So expensive. Okay, so we're good there. We just gotta push this tighter. I just want to lop the top off of this one. Kind of thing. Get those out of the track. Not sitting too bad there, but yeah. See, is there another way you could do it too? I could just start cutting 2-inch slabs off, and then you'd have to get them in sideways and then cut your sixes off. You could do that too, but it might be easier. Weird to cut. Like it's neck down here at the end. It should have got bigger. Might get some out of it. There's an awful lot of knots in it though, and sometimes cutting the knots is not good. But oh crap. Let's move this guy back over. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to watch the blade here. See if it does any waving. Just a little weaving. Not bad though. This kind of knotty wood is really tough stuff. See, I could lower this 2 inches now and then, but you're gonna cut the sides off then, right? So, I mean, to me it seems whatever way you do, you're gonna have waste. You can't get away from that. It'd be nice to have no waste, like I say, if the trees grew square, that'd be awesome. But as they don't, you know, doing that, I don't like that because I think that's going to create problems with the bark coming underneath. Oh man, am I even going to get 6 out of this? Oh, maybe. Yeah, I think we will. Just barely. All right. Ooh, that whole thing moved there. I shouldn't probably do that. Whoopsie. That's a heavy slab. It's a lot heavier than you realize. Get one of those falling on you. Woo! Bad day. Pastry, that's what it is. That stuff that this sort of looks like. Oh yeah, good stuff. Now. There's a point going down here too. Alright. We'll do our 6, I guess, here, and then toes. Oh, why did I gotta make these so heavy? This is a lot of work. Whose idea was this? I don't know. Feeling too bad. Oh, I can see a bit of wave in there though. grain in this stuff anyways, eh? Nice green. Really nice green. I think it's cutting pretty good. And I'm hoping to see that 6-inch down here too. That's right on 6-inch. I guess that's good. Now, I got a weird flare here, so I think I'm just going to turn it as it is here. This is definitely a lot heavier end here. Almost looks like there's a tooth that is set, but I don't think the walls will care about that too much. You butthole. Holy jumping. Round logs. Whose idea? What's that? Oh, we're way off down here. What the heck? That one's not going to reach. I need more of those dewies, I think. It's a lot of work. Alright. Probably should check the squareness. That one was acting kind of weird. Looking pretty good there. I'm pretty happy with that. This one already fell off. Jeez, bud. Okay, for cornflakes. I don't think we're too bad there. We can probably come up a little more. Okay. Past it, but oh, right on top of her now. Ooh, I don't have much between that and the log shop. She got pretty thick at this end, I'd say, but not at that end, so that's kind of a no good. And I've seen people use a log jack and they bring this end up so it's level. Then I'm thinking if you do that, when you come down the other side, you're going to have a whole bunch that you don't even cut off. Like that doesn't, to me, maybe doesn't make sense. Like, yeah, you start your first cut and it's bigger at the one end, smaller at the other end, and they're jacking the smaller end up to make it level with, so you got a level cut. But then when you turn it around the other way, it's going to be really low on one end, really high in the other. Was my thinking anyways. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, this is a lot of work, isn't it? To be honest, I'm just thinking about going to buy a whole lift of 2x6x12s. I know what you're gonna tell me. You gotta cut all your own wood. Yeah, I know, but I also forgot I'm also getting older here and I don't really feel like working a whole extra lot anymore, to be honest. Sucks getting older. It's stupid. I thought that was a good idea. I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea at all. Jesus, holy crap. This one, for some reason, really bites in hard. Not really sure why. The rest of them don't do that. The other ones I sometimes can't even get on or stay on. Holy crap! To be honest, fighting with this thing all the time, it does suck, I gotta say. Getting everything set up all the time is kind of crappy. Nicely here, but that's where that weird little dip is there. Well, that's not good. Well, we could always cut it off a bit. I guess I'll start cutting twos. I wasn't going to cut this whole thing, but I guess we are. mostly on. That one looks like it's loosened up. That one's probably going to be in the way. Alright, I'll just maybe not bother with that one. Okay, so we're down to 4 inch, 3 inch. Alright, could be 2 there. I'd like to maybe just check this. Pretty good, it's pretty accurate there. That's one good thing. There. We're like 2 and a bit there though. What the frick is going on here? We're bang on 2 there. Oh my god. So that means it's lower in the middle here and it's dipping. I don't know. I'm giving up. This is gonna make me go freaking nuts. Gonna make me go nuts. How much we got left here? Little less than 4 inches, so we can maybe get 1 more out of this. Well, we get 2, but it's not gonna be quite 2 inch. But I think we're gonna have to change these guys now. I don't know, this is too much work, I think. Too much work. There's things that don't want to work. What the heck's going on here now? Oh, jumping. Now, hopefully that stays there. This one I better pull out of the way. Can't really lock that one on because that little tab thing goes the wrong way. Alright, we'll go down to 1 inch. We'll measure here, maybe we can split this in half and at least get 2 out of it. Yeah. Well, crap. Now we can use it for something else. That's the other thing. It sometimes doesn't work out the check this one for size. Sometimes I notice too when you get down to the bottom here, it goes weird. It doesn't, especially the bottom there. Right on 2" there. You're like almost 2 1/8 in the middle here though. What the freaking crap? A little bit over 2 there. You're right on 2 there. Boy, that is weird. I don't know what's going on with that, but well, they'll still work, I guess. I mean, if I was real ticked with it, I'd put it through a planer, right? Plane it off. But I gotta say, I am a little darn bit discouraged. Let's see what this guy measures. This is like normal wood now. Definitely looking a little bit thicker at this end for sure. And then going way thinner. What the frickin' crap is going on here? We are 1 7/8. Wow. We're way off here. Wow, 1 7/8. And here it's like 1 1/2. That's a long way off. What the heck is going on here? See, that's what I always found. The bottom board is sometimes really weird. And down here we're 1 3/4. I don't know, boys. I don't know what the frig is going on with this. Could be my supports here. I don't know. Kicking me off though, I'll tell you that, but can't really probably use this for construction stuff. Holy smoke, that's a really heavy board too. Ticking me off. I don't know why I can't get decent lumber cut out of this thing. What is going on? Holy jumping. Might just sell the thing, get rid of it. Someone else can have it. I don't know, I do enjoy doing it, but man, when you're getting shitty results every friggin' time, that's getting a bit frustrating, to be 100% honest. Jeez. Maybe I'll just buy wood. I'll beg to the wood gods. Please, please. Because I need a shop to work in, and this is for some freaking reason not working out, and I don't know why, and it's kind of driving me nuts. Freaking drive. I mean, I can't be fighting the damn thing every time I want to cut wood. And re-leveling crap and making sure it's square, and that's freaking annoying. I mean, I guess you could just do it, and just build it, and deal with the problems as they come because the wood's not friggin' straight. I don't know what to do. Sharpening friggin' blades all the time too is kind of fun to start with, but to be honest now it's kind of turned into a pain in the ass. Kind of turning into you know what? Oh, that's not enough air to blow me dust off. Let's turn it on. Anyways, put this in, I guess. Probably have to service this guy up soon. Man, I'm frustrated with that. What the frick to do? I'm honestly thinking of just getting some frickin' wood. Ah, for God's sakes, what is going on with this thing? As you can tell, my brain is frustrated. Oh man, what the heck? I just, that was my goal, was to cut my own wood and build my own shop, and you know, life carries on, and I feel real proud of it. And I am not proud of the way this stuff's coming out, or happy or thrilled or anything. Definitely not what I was thinking. It's, you know, like I say, I can't be screwing with the thing all the time to keep it friggin' level. Like, what the frick is going on here? That's really annoying. Anyways, enough bitching and complaining. I don't know what to do. Like I say, I'm discouraged now because I don't know what the heck's going on here. These actually seem to not come out too bad, but they are off a hair still. Anyways, I go clean myself off and call her a day. Thanks again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed all the bitching and complaining, but sorry, I'm really frustrated with this thing. I'll probably be floored how much, like a lift. You know what a lift is? It's like you go to the store and you see like the big bundles of wood. That's what they call a lift. I don't know how much I need for this if I get 2x6s by 12s. You could probably get 16s too, but that'd be a lot more money. 2x6 by 12. See, I got these ones cut here too, but I was having that same damn problem. I don't know, for instance, if this one's gonna show it. Or 2-inch there. This one actually looks like it's got a bow in it. Or 2-inch there. Or a little bit over 2-inch there. Or a little bit over there. Not bad though. We're not quite 6 there though. That's interesting. What the heck's going on here? These were all 6s. I was cutting 2x6s. Did it shrink that much? That one's a bit closer. Wow. We'll just mark it and see what happens here. Yeah, we're definitely wider here. I don't know what's going on with this stupid mill. It is driving me bonkers, let me tell you. But anyways, thanks again. We'll catch you all later. And you guys have a good day.